Mr. Trump is now the first candidate to enter the 2024 presidential race, and it's possibly the earliest any candidate has ever made this type of official announcement before an election.
Well, that's right. A lot of surprises, but one big surprise is that the fact he was running. A lot of people we spoke with said they weren't surprised he's running, but this announcement did elicit a lot of intense reactions on both sides of the aisle.
The best we got right now.
I really do hope we do not make the same mistake again.
This unscientific survey among voters found more opposition than support for this renewed Trump candidacy.
I really don't understand how any sensible human being could possibly want him to run our country.
It's going to make a lot of people upset if he wins again, so I just hope everybody gets out there and vote.
I just hope people can just wake up and see who he really is.
Jonathan Cabana says he respects Trump, but believes he's too divisive.
If I were him, I would change a little bit my strategy, maybe become a little bit more inclusive and maybe have the people feel that, because it's a lot of emotions going on,
San Diegan Ross Lewis sees Trump as the best option at this point.
And if he is looking out for Make America Greater, let's see what he's got this time.
CBS 8 legal analyst Wendy Patrick says that one of the biggest questions going into the race for president is whether Trump is the best candidate now for the Republican Party.
4 years ago, there wasn't a Ron DeSantis. There weren't other viable Republican options. So there are some Republicans that think that the former president should hang up his red hat and pass the torch. But are those the majority of Republicans that are going to be voting?
One challenge facing Trump as he heads onto the campaign trail, the weaker than expected performance by some Trump-backed candidates in last week's midterms. Another, the legal challenges that Trump continues to face.
As we speak, there are several investigatory committees that are open. There are several criminal investigations into his company. So these are the types of things that Donald Trump is no stranger to: courtrooms, courthouses, or chaos. But what impact will they have on his presidential run? That's the question.
A lot of questions still to be answered. Now, some analysts say that Trump may be hoping his candidacy complicates these investigations into him and his business dealings, including the Justice Department's probe regarding his handling of classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. Also, with tonight's official announcement, the Republican National Committee will now no longer pay Trump's legal bills.